Have you ever whispered a prayer and felt like it disappeared into a silent sky? Like your words carried your pain but never came back with an answer? In this fast-moving world of 2026, we've slowly learned to only talk to God when everything is falling apart. We treat Him like an emergency call. But Jesus spoke to the Father like someone He deeply knew, loved, and trusted every single moment. Many people believe Jesus performed miracles only because He was divine. But there is something more personal, more powerful hidden beneath that truth. He lived in alignment with the laws of heaven, laws He never kept to Himself, but gently showed us how to walk in. Today, we are not just remembering these miracles, we are stepping inside them. We are uncovering the words, the simple, powerful words that opened blind eyes, lifted broken hearts, and called life out of death itself. Take a quiet moment and think about your own life. How many times have you prayed with tears in your eyes, hoping something would finally change, but nothing seemed to move? It's not because you weren't heard. It's because we often pray from a place of emptiness instead of identity. Jesus never begged. He never doubted. He spoke with a calm certainty that carried the weight of heaven. In this moment, I want to walk beside you and show you something gentle yet life-changing, the miracle key. Just 7 words, but they can shift your heart from feeling like you are lacking to knowing you are already receiving. If your soul feels tired, if your heart feels heavy, or if you are standing in front of something that feels impossible, stay with me. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are a child of the King. And it is time you remembered how to speak like one. Now let's walk slowly into Bethany, into a moment filled with grief, silence, and heartbreak. Lazarus had been gone for 4 days. In that time, hope had already faded. In their culture, 4 days meant it was truly over, no return, no miracle left to expect. Martha stood there with a heavy heart and said, "Lord, if only you had been here." Can you feel that? That quiet pain of if only? That place where regret lives? Many of us carry that same weight today. We look at our lives, our struggles, our losses, our missed chances, and whisper, if only things were different, if only God had answered sooner. Most of us wait to see before we believe. We wait for healing before we think, for answers before we trust. But Jesus shows us another way, a deeper way. If something in your life feels gone, broken, or beyond repair, don't stay in the if only. Step into the already. Thank Him even with tears in your eyes. Thank Him even when it doesn't make sense, because that quiet thank you, that soft trust, is the language heaven understands, and even the grave listens to it. But Jesus stood in front of that grave, in front of what looked completely finished, and He did something so gentle yet so powerful. He didn't cry out in desperation. He didn't beg heaven to respond. He simply lifted His eyes and said, "Father, I thank you that you have heard me." In that moment, Jesus wasn't speaking from what He saw. He was speaking from what He knew. In God's presence, time doesn't trap us the way it does here. The moment a prayer aligns with His heart, the answer already exists. By saying thank you before anything changed, Jesus brought the miracle into the present. Now picture the hills of Galilee. Thousands of people gathered, hungry and tired. No food, no money, no clear solution. Just 5 small loaves and 2 fish. Something so small it almost felt meaningless. The disciples looked at it and saw lack. They saw limits. They saw a problem too big to solve. And honestly, haven't we all been there? Looking at what we have and thinking, this is not enough.
not for my dreams, not for my needs, not for my future. But Jesus didn't see it that way. He took what seemed small, what seemed insufficient, and he gave thanks. There's something deeply beautiful about that moment. He didn't wait for more. He didn't complain. He didn't ask for something bigger. He simply honored what was already in his hands. Because in the kingdom of God, what you appreciate grows. What you reject fades away.
And the miracle didn't explode in a single moment. It happened quietly, in the giving, in the sharing. As the bread was passed from hand to hand, it kept multiplying. Maybe you're waiting for everything to be perfect before you feel grateful. Maybe you're telling yourself, I'll be happy when things finally work out. But what if the breakthrough is already hidden inside your gratitude? If all you have is a small hope, thank Him for it. If all you have is a little strength left, thank Him for that. Even the smallest blessing, when seen with love, becomes the beginning of something greater. Your life is not lacking, it's waiting for your heart to recognize the miracle already growing inside it. To truly live this way, you need to understand something simple yet powerful. Your words matter more than you think. Jesus didn't keep his faith silent. He spoke it. He released it into the world. But today, without even realizing it, we speak against ourselves. We say things like, nothing ever works for me. I'll never get through this. I'm always struggling. And slowly, those words begin to shape our reality. So today, I want to gently invite you into something new, a 24-hour miracle habit. For just one day, whenever fear, doubt, or negativity rises, replace it with these 7 words. Father, I thank you that you hear me.
Say it when your mind feels overwhelmed. Say it when your heart feels heavy. Say it when you feel alone, tired, or unsure. These aren't just words. They are a quiet declaration that you are not unheard, not unseen, not forgotten. You are reminding your soul that you belong to a loving Father who listens, even to the prayers you cannot fully speak. That your voice builds something beautiful, not a prison of fear, but a life filled with peace, trust, and hope. Even one day of speaking life can begin to change everything. The greatest miracle isn't always what happens around you. Sometimes it's what happens within you. It's that deep, steady peace that comes when you finally realize you are known, you are loved, and you are heard. God sees you, even in your quietest moments. He understands every tear, every hidden struggle, every silent prayer. And right now, He is waiting, not for perfection, not for perfect words, just for your heart to whisper, "Thank you." You are not walking this path alone. We are walking it together, step by step, in faith, in hope, in love. If your heart is carrying something heavy today, share it. You don't have to hide it. Write it down and then simply say, I thank you. Let that be your first step toward healing. Stay connected, stay close. There is so much more ahead for you than you can see right now. I'm with you on this journey. God is with you always. And remember, the miracle you're waiting for may already be quietly growing inside your heart.